This was almost an episode of Stock Talk, but instead, we're going to talk about why Brittany Venti can't get a husband. So here is the inspiration. MK Ultra Bunny, who we are now calling Mookie, responded to Sarah Stock's controversial tweet about what makes a perfect marriage. He said, "Where is the love? What about true love?" I love how the guy whose entire claim to fame is degrading women now wants to talk about true love like a 16-year-old teenage girl. And it's even funnier because allegedly his wife left him. So, what would he know about true love? I guess he knows it isn't true if she runs away from you. I mean, again, allegedly, I don't know for sure. I just know I heard some things. Okay, I heard some things. And of course, Brittany boosted Mookie's tweet and is talking about being, quote, love pilled. As a longtime Brittany Venti content consumer, former producer, and editor of her content, I'm calling bullshit. Brittany is toxic to the point where she thinks jealousy in a relationship is necessary and she needs her partner to be jealous in order for her to feel secure. That is a recipe for disaster. In a true love relationship, there should be no jealousy or toxicity whatsoever. And it just goes to show how broken and deeply damaged Brittany is. And this deep insecurity manifests itself in other ways. And I can say this from personal experience in my personal interactions and DMs with Brittany, which I could share, but if I may quote the quartering, I won't.
I'm dead serious. Of course I could share the DMs, but I won't right now. I don't need to because I know I have your trust.
So I'm going to show a clip that, in a nutshell, explains why Brittany Venti will never get a husband.
From Quebec, Quebec, your gimp is dropping to the ball. He can't even hold the umbrella properly. No, he's just not paying attention because he doesn't have me as his #1 priority.
I love all the jealous guys in your comments.
I thought I was your princess.
I don't care. I need the air.
I thought I was your princess. Why are you not parasoling me correctly?
Parasoling you correctly?
Yeah.
Parasoling you. So no, these. So that guy's saying like.
I'll get another guy to parasol me. I'm joking. I love you.
Brittany.
Like, oh my God. I mean, just look at her face and how it's such an ick, her face when she says that. I mean, I know Mason ended up being like a huge fucking freak and loser, but even so, it's just like, ugh. To say that to your significant other, like, I'm gonna place you. I'll get someone else. Ugh. And just, I mean, again, she has such a gross look on her face. Like, she just knew what she was saying was so gross, and she still said it. Let me be clear. If your significant other ever talks down to you like this, immediately dump them because they are showing you how they value you as something replaceable. I mean, is true love replaceable? I don't think so. But Brittany clearly thinks she can just snap her fingers and get a new man. So any man she's with is really just flavor of the week. And trust me, it's always going to be vanilla. Anyway, but I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that clip is from so long ago. Brittany has surely mentally matured since then. Nah, Brittany hasn't changed. Like I said, she has arrested development. Just like her comedy hasn't changed. She's still doing the same race bits. She's still doing the same bits she was doing 10 years ago. Just saying the fucking N-word. Nothing clever about it. And she's still just stealing other people's material. She's still like aping Sam Hyde, aping HRH Collection, aping Pokimane. It's the same stuff. I mean, yeah, and just look at her husband application form. Like, it's so shallow, you couldn't even dip your pinky toe in it. I mean, the questions are literally, how tall are you? What do you do for work? Where do you live? How about some philosophical ass questions like, do you believe in a higher power? Do things happen for a reason? What does true love mean? No, but she won't ask anything like that because she doesn't actually care. All she's concerned about is, oh, he's sexy though? He cute though? She's so shallow and vain. That's all she cares about. I mean, Brittany has said she'd never date a short guy or a black guy. I mean, to the point where she equates the two. I mean, does this seem like a mature and stable person? So if a guy is perfect in every way and loved her unconditionally, but he was short or black, Brittany would like rather just be alone? I guess so, because Brittany has a very specific type that she wants, like a Paul Walker type. And if she can't have him, she'll just have nothing. Brittany just wants a male slave. That's why she's unironically talking about how she'd fuck the shit out of Chat GPT. Like I said, again, she has to arrest the development. She's so pathetic. She's actually trying to leverage her fake relationship with Sean. That's how single she is. Trying to use a troll relationship to combat her detractors. And again, I made some videos that go over the body language of Brit and Bird and how that's proof positive the engagement was a sham for engagement. Because think about this. Imagine if Brit and Bird went on to the whatever podcast and just said they were single. They would have lost all credibility. No one would listen to them. So they just faked it. I mean, this picture is supposed to be them on the night they're engaged. You see how stiff and stuck up Brittany's body is? It looks like she's sitting next to a smelly hobo, not her fiance. There's like no contact. Like, come on. Furthermore, if you listen to Sean talk about the breakup, on the It's a Gundam show, like I pointed out, he has no emotion. It sounds like he's just talking about going to the fucking dentist or something.
Basically, what happened is that I wanted a certain things in the relationship. She wanted different things in the relationship. We compromised on that stuff quite a lot. We made a lot
I
of
gotta
progress towards
know.
that.
Come on, TBS. How are you feeling now? Because I know it was rough for you for a hot minute.
I mean, yeah, the first week or so of a breakup's generally pretty rough for the first couple weeks.
Were
So,
you seriously in love with her? Because that's the only way it could be rough for you for a few weeks, dude.
well, yeah.
You were? Really? Out for 1 year?
We were together for a year and a half. We lived together
Yeah,
too. So that,
If your engagement with the love of your life just fell apart, you're not going to sound like this. You're going to have some subtle, even if it's subtle, you're going to have some emotion in there. Not like he just sounds like, seriously, like he's reading off a script. Like, we dated for more than a year and a half. We even lived together. Well, we just wanted different things. Like, come on, man. There would be more than that. Like, it's too just neat. Like a breakup, especially a breakup with Brittany Venti is not going to be neat and clean. It's going to be messy. Okay? I mean, it's going to be messier than a fucking Diddy party. But, I guess Brittany counted on her audience being too acoustic to catch on to all of these blatant red flags that the relationship was all a troll. But she didn't count on Detective Venom being on the case. Biatch.
Gotcha.
Listen, some people just aren't capable of true love. And that's why this tweet bothered Brittany so much, because it's true. If you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and can't get somebody, you're alone, there's a reason for that. And more than likely, it's because there's something wrong with you. There is something wrong with you. There's a reason why no one wants you, and it ain't the corn allergy. I mean, what a sad cope. Brittany's really out here thinking guys don't want to date her because of a corn allergy. Ugh.